but I have no idea why.
Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
This is relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. Connections. 9 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage. Sex.
And we're having a great time already.
Yourself. Your family. Divorce. Your ex. Your co-workers. Your friends. Your situation. Your lover. Your mother. You name it. Connections. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, Vee and Caj.
Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday night. Do you know what time it is? It is relationship-ish time. We're your hosts. I'm Caj.
And I'm Vee.
And we're here talking about the cornerstone of every relationship, connection. You can watch us on the Evening Rush Network. You can watch us on Facebook. You can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on TikTok. You can watch us, you name it, Instagram.
You can watch us on all. Yeah. We're happy.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Iris. Hi, Nikki. Welcome.
Hey. So glad you have joined us. So V.
Did you guys miss me last week? I tried to come on for a hot second.
Girl. I mean, Rainbow held it down. Shout out to Rainbow.
Pew, and pew, Nikki. Pew. Shout out to Rainbow and Nikki.
Shout out to Nikki. Pew, 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 pew. And Iris for chiming in.
Yeah. Oh, Iris. Like our main supporters.
Yes. You love.
So tell me, what were you going to ask me a question?
My promoter, Dawn, really needs to get this. Pew, 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 pew. Because that's the hotness. We always having a good time. We're always having a good time. So I'm just saying, V, have you ever
Thank you
pretended to what happened? I'm trying to read. Yeah, pew 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 pew. Have you ever eaten food? Because this is the way my week is going. Have you ever eaten food and act like you liked it?
Have I ever eaten food that I didn't
like? Someone's cooking. Yeah. Have you ever eaten someone's cooking and you were like, oh, I love it. You pretended like you liked it. What was it?
I don't know what it was. I do it all the time. I do it so much. It's like everybody. I don't like a lot of food. I don't want to insult anybody. So I just say, oh, it's so good. And yeah, but I don't like a lot of things. So it's everybody. I'm sorry. It's the truth. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I just lie to feelings. But
oh my God! So that's why she doesn't eat at my house. Is that why you don't eat at my house?
I do eat at your house. I just ate lasagna at your house, and it was good. I ate the whole thing. Usually, I don't eat the whole thing, and I'm like, I'm full. I get full fast, and I just don't eat. Don't mind my sons out there.
I feel some kind of way. I would never do that to you. Yeah, I done that. I would never.
Does it? You're gonna hurt somebody's feelings and say this is nasty.
Okay, let me just tell you, because I think I have an allergy to garlic. Like if I have it's really weird, but if I have food with a lot of garlic, I'm done. My head is hurting. I'm feeling dizzy. And and it's real. Like it is, I can't even hold it down. So people, as soon as I get ready and I go like this, I do a little test. I go like this. I go,
and she smells the garlic.
That's interesting. That was good. That was it.
But that's different because if I'm allergic to something, I just say I'm allergic. I'm not eating that. Like I just say it has garlic.
But people swear out that there's no garlic. Like, I cook with no garlic. All I did was use adobo, sassoon, and allspice, and I did not use any garlic. And
Yes,
like,
and that has garlic in it. Mm-hmm.
all those things have garlic. Okay, garlic. But I've been pretending a lot these days. I've been like, oh, that is fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have a cooking club.
Who has there's a cooking club someplace?
There's a cooking club that someone has joined, and they keep bringing me food. First of all, did you clean your hands? Did you clean your hands?
Oh,
did you clean? Where has this food sat before you brought it? Is this overnight? Like, look, stop joining cooking clubs. Stop bringing me nasty food.
That would be nice. I think a cooking club is a great idea, but the thing is, I don't like a lot of things, and I mean, I do eat more. Thanks to actually one of our guests and watchers, viewers, Nikki, because Nikki is a connoisseur of foods, and she doesn't mind trying different things. So when I'm with her, I feel a little more courage, and I say, you know what, I'm going to try. And usually, most of the time, I actually like whatever it is. Only once I think I just wasn't really happy with it, but most of the time, you know, but I feel a little courage when she's next to me because she just tries everything. She's like, I'm just going to try the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're going to eat that? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I try. Awkward turtle, yes. Yeah, so I'm not I don't like to try new things because I don't like things. And also
like anything.
My stomach is not good. My stomach overreacts. So if I eat something, I could tell that this is going to cause me an issue. I don't want to eat it because I already know. So I don't have lactose intolerance, but
hey, Sean. Sean said, nope, it's nasty. Not trying it. Let me just tell you my new sandwich that I'm loving. On a bacon Asiago bagel, I have cream cheese, jelly, and bacon. And it sounds nasty.
Jelly and bacon. I love jelly and bacon, grape jelly and bacon, but I don't know about the cream cheese. First of all, that's just too many calories. It already has a bagel. That's enough calories.
I knew she was gonna say something.
And then you add in the cream cheese and the
little baby Jesus. That's protein.
Well, now I'm calorie conscious because I ate too much on that cruise, so I need to calm down. So I'm fasting right now.
Oh yeah, on her excursion.
And so I'm fasting. So
sounds like my artery. No. Because the cream cheese. Look, tell you.
Yes,
I don't eat the whole. I don't eat the whole bagel. I can't eat the whole thing. It makes me gag. But I cut it up in fourths, and I have a part for lunch, and then I have a part for breakfast, and then I give the other half away. High school bacon, ham and cheese, cinnamon raisin bagel. Bacon, ham, and cheese.
Well, do you know the smell of cinnamon arouses men? Did you know that? Is that why you like it, Sean? That's the truth.
I thought it was vanilla.
Vanilla does too. Cinnamon and vanilla. But vanilla.
Oh, that's why you had that vanilla.
Vanilla arouses us women. We are more aroused by vanilla than cinnamon.
That's why you had that vanilla lotion on. She like, put it on.
So
we know what you were doing on your cruise.
Like cinnamon, and the man comes in and he's ready to go, baby.
Did you have cinnamon on your cruise? He was sprinkling. That girl was like this. Hi, I'm Vee. Like, you don't even have to spend any money. Just go buy a whole thing of cinnamon.
You know, you just spray the cinnamon and close the door. When you come up and you open the door, it's like it just smells like
no, girl. You go out into public. You have that cinnamon. You just like.
Rub it on yourself? Okay.
Well, I'm cinnamon flavored.
Mm.
A cinnamon roll, an extra dish of vanilla. Hey, Iris. Hey, Nick. Oh, shut up. So, do you know what today is?
No, what's the national day?
Today's national day is National Fig Day, Fig Newton Day. And let me just tell you, it reminds me
That's a
of
healthy snack.
Auntie Joan. I love Fig Newton. Fig Newtons was the
Me too.
only cookie that I used to eat when I was a kid. The Fig Newtons. I didn't even know better. People are like, what you eating? I'm like, a Fig Newton. But all this time, I didn't know what a real fig looked like until I went to England. I don't know. I'm just saying. They were like, your auntie was like, okay, oh, you daft. It's a fig.
Oh, can I?
That's all I say. Oh, you daft. It's like, I'm like, this is what a real fig looks like. Of course, that's a fig. Shout out to Auntie Joan.
Auntie Joan, well, you daft. Yeah, well, some people didn't know, like, the coconut. They thought that the brown coconut was different from the green coconut. Oh,
Ma'am, where am I from? Ma'am, where am I from? Where are all my people? There ain't no damn coconut tree down in Carolinas. What part of Carolina has a damn coconut tree?
well,
Like,
I'm a New Yorker. I'm not.
green coconut. You ain't no damn. Girl, ain't no coconut. Where I seen a coconut tree? Well, I know. I'm like, I'm looking for the brown coconuts. Like, who knew that this whole green coconut becomes a brown shriveled coconut? Who knew? Raise your hand if you know. People out there, raise your hand if you knew the green coconut becomes a brown little shriveled coconut that they put here and go. Bah, 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 bah. No, nobody knows.
Yes,
Nobody knows. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Did you know
People
that?
out there,
Yuki,
raise your
know
hand.
that? Sean, did you know that? You guys know that?
Sean, put your hand down. Your damn people are more country than me. Put your damn hand down. You damn people. You know what? I'm not thinking my people anymore. I'm just saying. I'm so sorry. The southern root. Well, what does cotton look like? How about that? What does cotton come on? How about that?
I was actually in Kingston Plantation in Virginia, and I saw cotton growing, so I do know what cotton looks like. So yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Cotton.
I'm southern. I'm southern, right? I am so southern. I'll be damned if I'm paying any person to go to a plantation.
You didn't have to
go
pay.
See.
You didn't have to pay. You did not have to pay.
No, I don't care. I'm not paying.
I wanted to see
it.
People went to it's part of history, but I wanted to see it, and you don't have to pay to see it.
Jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. I don't need to see that.
That question was, do I know what cotton looks like? Yes, and I have picked it. Yes, so I know. Yes.
My grandfather has a random cotton bush in the back of my house.
Yeah, and it struck me. It has like some kinds of like.
It has thorns.
Yeah. So I picked it. I was like, oh, this is So yeah. So I know.
Were you trying to channel your heritage by going to pick the cotton?
Well, I don't have that background in my 23 and
somebody related done pick some cotton somewhere.
I wanted to know what it was that I just wanted to know. It was part of history.
No ma'am. Like when I go to South Carolina and you go to Charleston, they're like, you type it, oh, what are the tourist attractions? Oh, you can go see the plantations.
Yes, very thorny.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, though. Thank you. How about now? Okay, so what's the word of the week, V? What's the word of the week?
Okay, so
the week. Oh my God. Okay, I saw Iris and I saw a very horny. And I'm like,
I know that's what you saw. Horny. Horny. For educational
Clutching my pearls for educational purposes only. Very thorny.
Okay, so listen. I'm going to try to say this word the best I can because I have been saying it wrong. I say my whole life, but since I didn't know I was pronouncing it wrong. So today,
She came out of the moon, people. Please,
not out of the room, but
for the word of the week, please correct this.
Wrong, so I'm going to try to say it the right way. Eructation. So
I'm sorry, what?
Eructation. Eructation. So
I thought we're not supposed to curse on YouTube. Like what on Facebook? Like, why are you cursing at me?
It's not a curse.
She just said a rotation, like a rotation. Like, you know what that sounded like, right? A rotation.
I used to say eructation. I used to say eructation, and I thought that's what it was, eructation, but it's eructation. So it's an and I used to say e. So it's
ma'am. Can we pause for a second?
Eructation.
Why is she talking about eggplant? That's what I've been saying.
What do you think? Does anybody know what it means? I know what it means. Maybe, and no one ever corrected me because I think they probably thought I was talking about else.
Ma'am, nobody. This can't be your whole life because nobody, ma'am, nobody would say eructation. Oh, you said it wrong. It's really eructation. Nobody, unless you're in English professor's room, nobody would correct you.
Is the formal word for a belch. Like flatulence is the formal word for gas.
So when you do a eruptation,
you're belching.
It erupted out of the
it's a burp
thing.
Or a belch. Yes.
Oh, your mouth. It
coming out of your mouth. Eructation.
It came out of your seat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
and no one ever corrected you.
No.
Raise your hand if anybody even knew this word to correct you. She said, all my life I've been saying, all my life I had to fight for the right pronunciation.
Yeah. Google's
ma'am,
like something else.
I'm saying it goes eructation. Erection. It's an erection. Erection. So erection is coming out of your mouth. It's okay. We get it. Eructation.
Yes,
it came out. It comes out of your mouth.
I've been saying it with the eructation.
No, ma'am.
Now eructation.
Nobody ever corrected. Nobody. No one ever corrected you. You know why?
At this table, we're not having that. That's it.
Well, you need to stop rubbing his leg.
Maybe
ma'am,
so much like soda, you won't have any eructation. There you go, baby.
Or maybe if you pour cinnamon on it, you won't have an eructation. I'm just letting you. I'm just saying. So what has you on pause this week? What has you on pause?
Well, you know what was well, I know you have something else, but I just want to say quickly. What do you think about this? This lady, she's a stewardess of Alaskan Airlines, and she was fired today for tweaking on the plane. So they fired her.
Tweaking?
Not twerking. Twerking.
Ma'am.
Twerking, but no, but it's not only that she was doing it. This is what
I was like, if you tweaking on the plane, you need to be fired.
Well, she was
for educational purposes only.
But you know what? She was twerking, but it was an empty. This is why I don't think she should be fired, because the plane was empty. There was no passengers, only employees on the plane. But here's why I think she shouldn't be fired, because the plane was empty and she was twerking. But I think this is why they fired her, because somebody posted it on social media. Like one of her employees was videotaping her, and then they posted it. And so it's like Alaskan Airlines, the stewardess is twerking, and Alaskan Airlines didn't like it. So they're like, no. So, social media can get you fired so easily. Like she's like trying to fight for her job back. They're like, no, it's already posted on social media that you work for us and doing that. And then we don't want that. We don't like that image. So I'm like,
hence why this is Cash.
Yeah, just leave it at that. And this is me. But I'm not afraid of social media, because there's nobody. I do have a brand and an image, so I am afraid in that sense. But I don't really. What am I gonna do? I might pronounce eructation incorrectly, but I don't even know how to twerk, so that ain't gonna happen.
So. Sean says I'm on pause because women are so damn selfish. Okay.
Wait.
Okay, sir. Do you want to come on our
TikTok
show?
has more than 3 days left. Then they're gonna have like a month after that to get it together. But TikTok better have more than that for me.
Okay. But Sean, do you need to come on our show and vent? I'm just saying, Sean. We'll have you as a guest. Why do you think women are so damn selfish? When I think this person here has
no, I'm not gonna say. Maybe we should do a show about that. Why men think women are so.
Why men think women are so selfish?
We'll have some men on.
Okay. Because I think it's a 50-50 situation. Men are selfish.
I don't think people are selfish on purpose. It's self-preservation. Sometimes you have to do you, because what are you going to do? You have to stand up for yourself sometimes. That doesn't mean you're selfish. I think there's a misconception. Like if you stand up.
Let me just tell you, because I was talking about my resolution.
He said I got tons of men to come on. All right, bring it. He said he's got tons of men to come on. Okay.
I failed at my resolution this week. It just has me on pause. I was supposed to say no 40% of the time. But my supervisor, no. I just...
You said yes when you were supposed to say no?
I said no when I should have said yes. So that didn't benefit me. My resolution is learning how to say no to benefit me. But I was like, no.
But if it's not going to benefit you, you say yes, right? You could say yes if it's not going to benefit. You're saying no if it seems like this is taking advantage of you.
It is taking advantage of
right,
me.
Then that's when so your resolution is to say no.
But I said no, and then you know how people are petty. And so I should have said yes. So I got to rework this resolution. Yeah. Sounds like no. But anyway, I'm just saying. So we got to rework that had me on pause. I need to rework my resolution. Okay. You know what? Let's go to a commercial break, and we come back. What are we going to be talking about, V?
We're going to be talking about food fights. We're going to be talking about why you like cornbread in your stuffing.
Because I'm Southern.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
I'm just saying, how we doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in. Today is Thursday. It's Relationship-ish on the Evening Rush Network, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm forgetting. Am I forgetting? I don't think so.
Yes. Follow us on all social media.
And like it.
And
Share it.
Share us.
Share us. Tell a friend to tell your mama, to tell your aunt, to tell your uncle, to tell your baby daddy. Baby. I don't know, girl. There's something wrong with, I think because I'm extremely tired. Everything sounds good to me. But let me just tell you, we're about to have a fight up in here. But before we about to have a fight, all right, we about to fight it out. And y'all need to chime in this food fight because it's going to get messy in here, okay? Food fight, relationship-ish edition. So I got a question because, you know, we've been friends for a long time and we got people watching. We have people watching who are our friends for a long time. But sometimes we have to hurt people's feelings. And I don't want to do that.
Why are you hurting?
So first, because this is real. We're going to take the first thing about the food fights. Number one, lasagna.
What's the food fight of that? I don't know what that is.
Let me just tell you.
I do know for me what it is, but
let me just tell you. Lasagna can be ground turkey. It could be ground beef. It could be pork. It could have a lot of different ways. But some people, they just want it with beef and pork.
No pork. Lasagna is Italian. There's no turkey. It's made with beef and it's made with whole milk cheese. No skim milk, no half and half or less sodium or whatever. Just use the real stuff. You're not eating lasagna every day.
We're about to fight. No.
When you're eating it, just eat the real thing. Like no one wants to eat like diet lasagna. Ew. If you don't want the lasagna, don't eat it. If you need to take less of a piece, take less of a piece. But it has to be the real thing. I'm sorry. I don't want no turkey lasagna. No.
So as I said, people about to lose friendships up in here because lasagna, okay, even though it is Italian, pork.
No,
that's
I don't like it.
Ground pork goes in
No, I don't like ground pork.
Ground pork.
No
ground pork, ground beef. Yes.
No.
Yes, ma'am. Italian. And so it's okay because we understand you don't really know how to make it, and it's okay. Because lasagna is meant to be just, and I know your favorite. Not even the turkey lasagna, the turkey ground beef lasagna. I know what you really love.
If you have,
I know you love it when it's vegetarian lasagna.
Okay, yeah, no. If you have a dietary restriction, Big Mama, I get that, and that's different. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about there is no restrictions. So that's different. If you have to have less because you do have problems, that's different. And I agree if but that's not what we're talking about though.
You want your favorite vegetarian lasagna?
Well, I like lasagna with spinach in it. So that's the only vegetable I would have in lasagna. But
I'm just saying it comes down to you can have
people who eat turkey instead of beef and like ill. I'm just saying.
Okay, so we're about to have friendship
Anything,
lost up in here. It's
no,
okay.
because you can eat your turkey pork lasagna.
And you know what it's going to be for you? For you.
Yeah, for you. It's good for you. I'm not telling you you shouldn't eat it. I don't want it. I don't want it. But you should eat it. Yeah, that's not traditional lasagna with it. Yes, thank you, Big Mama. It's not traditional, and I'm a traditional girl. I like tradition, so I don't want to. Why, if it's not broke, why are you fixing it? You don't go to Italy and have any kind of ground turkey lasagna.
You have Italian in you?
I've
Not
had
anymore.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it could be changed. But I do agree on that, the cheese, the low-fat skim milk cheese.
Well, you're already putting the turkey in it. Might as well have all of that. Just make it a diet lasagna. Like Iris said, diet lasagna. Yeah, because Cash is going to make you a diet lasagna. So if you have dietary restrictions, she's your girl. But she got the turkey. She got the low-fat cheese. She's ready for you. So any restrictions you have, we'll have the recipe posted tomorrow. So you can make your diet.
I'm telling y'all, friendships are lost. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Let's go on to number 2. Well, we need to fight. We need to fight.
Stuffing.
Go on.
Well, the thing is, I don't think that the cornbread stuffing tastes bad. I'm gonna be honest. I've only made it once, and I just Googled the recipe and made it. So if Cash made it, I've had hers. It tastes fine. I didn't really like mine because I don't know what I was doing. I used my mother's stuffing recipe, and I know what I'm doing. And my kids didn't like it, and they would probably have liked it if Cash made it. But I made it from Google, and they didn't really like it. So I'm on the fence about the
stove top stuffing all day. See, we fighting. We need to chime in on this. Stove top stuffing all day. Sir.
It's killing me.
Sir. Your mama, where's your mama from? Where your mama from? Where is your mama from?
I can't. He says it's stuffing all day. He's not even joking. He's like, he's putting it down.
It sounds like he gonna.
Yes.
So, no. Cornbread stuffing.
But Stovetop makes a cornbread stuffing. I saw it.
No, who?
He likes stuffing. I'm telling him. I thought if he wants to try it, he can try the cornbread stuffing from Stovetop since he likes his Stovetop.
That's like saying, do you like a ravioli and be like, Chef Boyardee got the best ravioli. Shone, no. And we can see why you're not cooking big meals.
Chef Boyardee, that stuff comes in the can.
Yes. Oh, croissant stuffing.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
I never had a croissant.
Okay, I need that recipe, Big Mama, because I will love that. I would like to try that.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah,
croissant stuffing.
Okay,
that's gonna. My arteries just went.
Yeah, I would try that.
But that sounds good. That sounds good. Cornbread is second favorite. You know what? I haven't had croissant stuffing. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and say
I haven't had croissant stuffing. I've had stovetop stuffing, but I would not have it on Thanksgiving. I've had it. You know what? Remember I told Cash that I want to make Cornish game heads, and I've had the stovetop stuffing with the Cornish game heads, but I've never had it with like Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay. Well, you know what? We need to look up this croissant stuffing. Like, how do you even make it? Because I love croissants, but I can't have it all the
Yes,
time.
yes. Please send us the recipe.
Yes, send
Yes.
us the recipe.
Because we're gonna have Cornish
Girl.
game hens, and then let's try the croissant stuffing with the Cornish game hens. There you go.
Oh, because it's Cornish game hens, huh?
Oh.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Third fight. Pizza.
Okay, what's the pizza fight? I don't know that one.
How do you are supposed the proper way to eat a pizza?
I eat it wrong.
People who want to eat it crust first. What are you doing?
I eat the crust first.
What are you doing?
I have to eat the crust first.
Why are you eating the crust first? You got that nice buttery crunch and you want to eat it first? What are you doing?
Because
and then people who want to eat it with a fork and knife, what are you doing? You're eating it wrong. Okay.
Well, I don't know if you're eating it wrong necessarily.
Yes, yeah.
Or a knife, but maybe you don't want that grease on your hands or whatever. But
crust first. What are you holding on to?
I hold on to it and I eat the crust first. And the reason, and sometimes I just pull the crust off and eat it, because when I was a little girl, I didn't like the crust. I still not really a fan of the crust, but I didn't like.
You
the
don't
crust.
like hard things in your mouth.
This is a fact.
You like it flaccid?
I don't want it in my mouth. Don't worry about it. But anyway, so my mom would say, if you're not going to eat the whole pizza, I'm not going to get you any more pizza. So I will eat the crust first to get it over with, so I can enjoy the part that I like. But if I didn't eat the crust, I couldn't have the pizza. So I ate the crust first so that I could enjoy the pizza. Because my mom was. Crust. But now as an adult, sometimes I have 2 slices and I don't eat the crust off either one. I just pull the crust off or eat it to the crust and give the dog the crust. Because now I don't have to eat the crust if I don't want to.
That's like wild. Do you heat your house up to past 72? This is wild. You're crazy right now.
What?
You know, when you're a kid, you're like, I'm cold. And your mother said, go put on an extra sweater.
That's what I told my daughter. My daughter's walking around. My house not on 72. My house is on 70 in the morning, night. I don't change it. That's just set. It's on 70. She has a t-shirt and shorts on talking about, I'm cold. I'm like, are you kidding me? You have a t-shirt and shorts on. Go put a sweatshirt on. Oh, it's so uncomfortable, all that clothes. A sweatshirt in the winter, you have. I'm not changing it.
I'm just saying. And the biggest, I looked it up, the biggest fight right now, should pineapple be on pizza?
No.
Of course.
You don't like no pineapple.
What's wrong with you?
You don't like pineapple on pizza. Pepperoni and pizza go together, people. Pepperoni pizza.
Well, that's pepperoni and extra cheese with garlic. And you know I'm not doing no garlic. Pepperoni and cheese.
Oh my God. Yes. And put garlic. I used to put garlic all over my pizza, and my mother used to make us stop. She's like, when you guys come home, you reek. You cannot have that garlic on your pizza, so we couldn't eat it anymore.
And just imagine, though, you were in dancing school with all that.
No, we ate the pizza right before acrobatics. So that was the last lesson.
That's even worse. You need to just spot you. I'm just spotting you, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, my mom put an end to it. She's like, stop putting that garlic on the pizza. I'm like, you can smell it. Yes, go brush your teeth.
Those poor other people in your class
with
2 of the girls. Girl, pineapple belongs on pizza.
I like bacon. I like bacon on, but I'm not a fan of the ham, but I like bacon on my pizza. I like bacon, and Cash introduced me to banana peppers. I like banana peppers and bacon.
And pineapple.
No pineapple. I don't want.
Girl, you know I can put fruit on anything.
I'm
like fruity.
I don't like cooked fruit. So when you cook the fruit, I'm out. I'll eat the pineapple. I like it, but don't
anybody raise your hand. Pineapple pizza with ham. That's Hawaiian pizza. Come on, people.
No, I don't want that. Nope. I'm an island girl, but not that island.
And I'm about to say, where's pineapple from?
See, okay, but here. See, Shone said, nope, keep it.
That boy don't eat nothing but chicken wings and chicken fingers.
I'll make you some chicken wings. Shone, you like chicken wings? I love chicken wings. I love to make it.
My mama loves it, but Dominicans put everything on it. Everything like what?
The works, the vegetables, everything.
I guess I haven't had
Pineapple.
or from Hawaii. That's right.
Right.
Oh, because I said
Where am
but
I
I said
from?
you're from the island. Okay,
Yeah.
love chicken wings. I won't say what else you love. All right, next topic, and this is real.
Ketchup. I need it to be Heinz. Sorry.
I need Heinz too. Don't give me, you have that good
But yeah,
hamburger
but
that's
don't
on
say
the
the other name.
grill.
Don't say the other name though. We do not gonna say the one we don't like. Because I know you might say it, but no. So but we don't like the other one.
Yes, there is another one.
Well, there's store-bought brands that some people might like, and there's another popular brand that begins with an H that people might.
Look at Big Mama Heinz. No great value. This is what I'm talking about. Now, I went to a barbecue. There's a nice juicy burger. You're like sitting down like at the barbecue. You're like, I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. And then you look over there and it's not Heinz. I done lost my appetite. I'm not putting that on. I'm not eating a hamburger. I am not eating a hamburger because if it's not Heinz, it's not for me. And this is not a commercial. Ketchup from DR. Okay, Dominican people, I love you guys, but the ketchup in DR is sweet as hell. You can get diabetes. You Dominicans be like, you know what tastes better? It's from DR. It is sweet. I think they put sugar, this much tomato, and they're like, Jamaican ketchup is sweet too. Yeah, girl. I thought I was gonna have diabetes when I finished. I was like, this is interesting. But seriously, at the barbecue, I need Heinz.
Well, it
tastes like maybe a barbecue sauce, but it's not ketchup. It's not ketchup.
I remember going to my friend's house when I was younger, and she had lunch at my house, and then her mother wanted us to have lunch at their house, so we went, and they had ketchup that wasn't Heinz, and I was like, I looked at it, and I didn't recognize the bottle because you recognize the bottle. I didn't recognize it, but anyway, I went to pour it on my thing, and it was like so watery. So then I was like, okay. So then I took a tissue, wiped it off. So then I poured it on the plate to see, because I was like, oh, it's the beginning, get the water out. But it was just watery. Like you don't have to do that anticipation thing. It just comes out.
Oh man, and that is the best. You get that bottle, and you be like,
slow and steady. No one likes it if it just comes out.
Like a eruption. Our word works so well today. Just comes out. Don't have an eruption.
It was watery. I'm sorry. It was. And I was like, okay, so.
Once you open it, do you put it in the fridge?
Yes.
No.
No.
No. And then it's cold ketchup on your hot hamburger. I'm not having cold ketchup on my nice hot hamburger. No, thank you. No, ma'am. Hey, Chris. So, Big Mama, I cannot put it in the fridge because it's cold. Now, how are you putting cold ketchup?
People who don't follow the directions of what the product says to do. It says refrigerate after opening. It says it. So don't you think that they know what they're talking about?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's sort of like in England, they don't put eggs in the refrigerator.
Yeah, but the eggs don't say refrigerate after.
The eggs don't go. I was so amazed when I went to England. They don't put any of the eggs in the refrigerator, and I was just like, "What are you doing?" Like
on the shelf. I
you
had a video about how
eggs are on the shelf.
Because I was like, they're just gonna just take those eggs just like that. They've been sitting on the shelf. Nobody's gonna refrigerate them. And my aunt was like, you don't refrigerate eggs, for heaven's sakes. Don't be daft. I'm like, okay, well.
No, ma'am. I do not like cold. That is the worst thing. You have a hot hamburger and you put cold ketchup. Our eggs go through a process. Well,
that's what we have to have the eggs in the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's okay, because putting eggs on literally in London, you see how your cans are on the shelf, their eggs are just on a shelf in a carton.
She was making us eggs, and she just says, "See, this is where my eggs are, right in the cabinet with the cereal, like this. They like eggs." I was like,
it was in with the cereal. I was like,
we
like,
okay.
do you want any eggs? I was like, no, ma'am.
Mac and cheese. What do you do with your mac and cheese? You want to use that diet cheese?
You in this diet cheese?
Well, what do you do to mess up the mac and cheese?
Velveeta. Oh my God.
Velveeta
is not even cheese.
You can't use that in the mac and cheese. Okay, so Sean's not cooking for me. Yeah, Sean, you're not cooking for me because I can't with you. Velveeta, stovetop stuff, and what are we eating out the can in the box? We like to eat out the box. We're not eating out the box, Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, homemade big
macaroni pie. Yeah, like home. But I'm just saying. But Velveeta's not even cheese. You know, you gotta make the I forget what do you call it? What do you call it when you add the? But see, this is the thing what some people don't do. I do the bechamel, but a lot of people don't make bechamel. They just cut up the cheese and let it bake. But I do the bechamel. I add the milk and the cheeses and the salt, the pepper, and just let it like simmer down and then pour it over my noodles. What do you do?
I grate the cheese.
Oh, see, that's the thing about it. And this is funny because I think the real thing should be grated cheese or cheese in a bag.
Well, I just grate the cheese myself. And then
no, I can't spell bechamel. I would have to go Google, how do you spell bechamel?
Well, that's when you mix the ingredients before you
Oh, see, look at Iris helping me. Bechamel is a good for a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah, I do the bechamel, and I didn't even know what it was called. And my friend was like, "We're gonna make mac and cheese. Are you gonna do the bechamel?" Bechamel. I'm gonna do it like my mama does it. We gonna cook it like this. But I don't know what. It seems like it tastes different if you use the packaged cheese and then if you grate your own cheese. It just tastes so much better if you. But I always, this is my biggest thing. I get my finger every time I'm grating cheese. It just, part of my skin is in your mac and cheese. I'm just gonna let you know.
Okay, so we can't eat that bechamel now.
That's not funny, but it's funny. Oh God, Big Mama even says grated cheese is better.
Yeah, that's what I do. Cheese.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. That's why I don't do the grating anymore. I leave that to the other people because when the cheese get down to that much, I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna throw it in the pot because be like, oh yeah, that got
so
the whole thing.
So that's what you do when the cheese gets to be. So when the cheese gets, be a little bit. I just leave it on the side, and when I put the mac and cheese in the oven, then I eat that little piece of cheese. There you go.
Well, you know, I can't eat that cheese.
Oh,
So let's move on. Number 6.
all right. I'm not really a dessert person, but I'm not eating any pie because I don't like cooked fruit. So I don't care what kind of pie it is. I'm not eating it. So no pie. But I know
That's what
here's
he
here's
said.
where Cash gets a problem because she doesn't like um pumpkin pie. She likes sweet potato pie. She don't want no pumpkin pie. It has to be sweet potato.
I am so mad at people putting pumpkin pie on the table
I like red velvet cake, Sean. It's nice.
because I go and I'm so ready. My mouth is watering so juicy fine. And then I cut it and it's
Because she
pumpkin and
thinks
not
that it's
sweet potato.
thinks it's sweet potato pie and it's really pumpkin pie.
I don't know who made this pumpkin pie look like sweet potato pie. I'm so
They're
mad
both
at people.
orange. Nobody's doing it on purpose. They're not trying to upset you.
They're trying to upset me. But I love every pie. And pie, let me tell you what I read today.
Tell me.
Cake is dressed up in fancy and is false. It's a falsehood. And pie is natural and real. There's no disguising it in pie. Pie is what it is.
Well, fruit is natural and you just pick it and eat it. You don't have to cook it, and cooking it is a shame.
Well, is all pie fruit pie?
No,
Sweet
but it's
potato
all,
pie is not fruit pie.
well, that's the only one.
Well, there's shepherd's pie. There's chicken pot pie.
No, but we're talking about dessert pie. Shepherd's pie and chicken
I've
pot
never
pie are
had mango
dinners, not
pie, but I've
desserts.
seen mango pie.
I'm just saying. I mean, I thought we
But
were talking
you're
about
true. You're true. You're right. Because there's apple pie. Love it. Blueberry pie. Love it. Cherry pie. Love it. I
rhubarb
love
pie.
every pie. Rhubarb. Oh, I love strawberry and rhubarb pie. Oh, I
You
love that.
do?
Oh yeah, that's good too. Oh girl, there are rarely any fruits that I can't have because you know I'm fruity.
I would eat the fruit if it's not cooked.
I
What's
am
your favorite pie? What's your
fruity.
favorite pie? Sean's favorite is
Oh,
what I want.
triple berry pie, fried red velvet cake. This is heart attack.
Okay,
What
so
you doing
what?
for? Fried
It's
red
already
velvet
cake.
cake?
It's like when people fry the Oreos and they eat it. I'm like, do you really need to fry those Oreos? You shouldn't be eating the Oreos anyway. Now you're going to fry them. Like, how much do you want heart disease? I'm like, I cannot eat anybody's fried Oreos. I will eat an Oreo, but I cannot eat a fried Oreo. That's
I
just
don't know. So Big Mama says love cake and love sweet potato pie. Nobody's with me on the pie, the triple berry pie.
okay. No.
On this thing, he threw up. I love me some every berry that there is pie. That is my pie. Strawberry, rhubarb, every pie, every pie. I'll take pie over cake any day.
But I like my chocolate cake that I make myself the best. I like my mother's recipe. I make it myself. I like tastes like my mother's, and that's the chocolate cake that I like.
My mother used to make a German chocolate cake.
Oh, I've made German chocolate.
On my last nerve because what don't I like?
Chocolate
And
coconut. And that's what's on the German chocolate cake. It's chocolate.
Why would you mess up a nice cake with that coconut? I would get so mad. Let's speed it along. 7 leftovers.
I could eat leftovers the next day, but that's it. Like I could have it for lunch. Like if we made what did we just make? Meatloaf, and so we had it, and then the next had it for lunch. I couldn't do that, but I can't be having it like day after day. Like I can't, like 3 days later, I'm still eating it now. I will have it for lunch. That's not a problem. If I have Chinese food and then I have leftovers, I will eat it for lunch next day. How about you?
I'm not big on leftovers. I've gotten on leftovers just because of my spouse. However, I think my mother did it to us because my brother is like, who's leftovers? It'll be the day after Thanksgiving. He's like, who's leftovers? I'm not eating that.
Oh, I love
I
turkey the day after
thought
Thanksgiving. I
I
make a
was
sandwich with bacon,
bad.
lettuce. Ooh.
I thought I was bad, but he will not eat any leftovers. So I got it honestly. And my spouse will cook and then we're like looking and I'm like, we had that what yesterday? I'm like, yes. No, I'm not eating that. Oh, leftovers don't really last in my house. I have linebacker. Yes, I don't eat leftover. I think my mother has scarred me for forever. There are no. Something must have happened that we don't
Growing up, we didn't
remember.
really have leftovers because my mother cooked every single night. So that wasn't leftovers for lunch, but I didn't have them. But my dad would have whatever's left over for lunch. My father came and brought me fresh lunch every day.
Can we
I had
say
a hot lunch.
bougie?
Yeah. No, I just
Bougie.
didn't eat sandwiches, and my father
I
knew.
didn't eat sandwiches.
I
Don't
don't
they
like.
eat sandwiches in England?
Yeah, yeah, but in the Caribbean they don't. They eat food.
They
They eat
don't have
sandwiches.
sandwiches in the Caribbean.
Yes, but they don't eat sandwiches like that. They bring rice and chicken for lunch in a flask thing. They don't eat no bread cold sandwiches. So that's not how I grew up. The cold sandwiches. So I still don't like cold sandwiches this day. That's not what I'm gonna eat. I like food. I don't want nobody's sandwich.
I don't know. I just don't do the leftovers. Take it when they take it for lunch. I cook
That's what,
every day.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Get you a
The
farmer.
leftovers are for lunch, but not usually the dinner the next day. It's the lunch the next day. But there's leftovers in my house, and it's usually lunch the next day, and then it goes because I don't have a linebacker son, but I have a son that likes to eat, so it doesn't last long in my house.
No sandwich for the pick-me in school. Oh, you're from
That's
field.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
there
from
are no
yard. I'm
sandwiches.
from
We
field.
eat
She must
food,
be from
rice and
yard. I'm
chicken,
from field. You know that.
yeah.
Yard and field, aka Carolina. All right, let's talk about it. Vanilla or chocolate every day, all day. Yep, she from yard.
Yes.
Vanilla.
Family's from St. Lucia, the island of St. Lucia.
I'm from the island of Queens.
What's wrong with you? It depends because if it's ice cream, I'm having only vanilla. But if it's cake, I want it to be chocolate. So I will eat vanilla cake, but I would prefer chocolate cake. But if it's ice cream, I don't like chocolate.
I just want you all to
Cash
know.
doesn't eat chocolate.
She's
Yes,
lying. She
the
likes
island
vanilla.
of Brooklyn.
She likes vanilla. She lying. She likes vanilla all day.
I like vanilla.
You like vanilla all day. She will eat vanilla all day. She does not do chocolate.
So you eat chocolate all day, Missy. So you eat chocolate all day and all night. What? So now
actually, I like butter pecan, but oh, chocolate like my man. No, do not like chocolate. I feel like chocolate just gets in your mouth, and I just feel like I gotta scrape my tongue. It just coats your mouth. Ooh, you eating vanilla V? That's what I said, Shone.
Ice cream, Shone. Ice cream. Get your head in the game. Ice cream.
You better stop before we have an eruption. All right, last on this list of our 9 food fights.
What's the number 9, girl?
Sharing food.
Okay, no, I cannot. No. I cannot share my food. You have your food in your plate. I have my food in my plate. If we haven't started eating yet and you say, I would like to taste that, I can cut the food, put it at another plate or put it in your plate.
She lying. She
Once
lying.
I have begun eating,
she can't.
Nope. You cannot eat any of my food. You can, and then I'm done. So if you
I don't think you would. I don't think you could even cut it and give it to somebody. I think if you cut your food, you'll be like, "Oh, I feel so full. I'm done."
I can't eat from it. I can't eat it. Like I can't eat it. If you already started eating and you say, "This is good. You want some?" I can't eat it. I'm not. I'm gonna say, "Oh no, next time maybe I'll have some of that. Do you like it? Okay, good. No, I'm not eating that."
Okay, people, I gotta tell you this story.
I knew she was gonna tell the story. I knew she was gonna tell the story.
Clean fork out of the
Queen
box.
Bee, is that what you're trying to say? Because you're
clean fork straight out of the box. I'm like, "Can I have a piece of your cake? It's been sitting here." She's like, "Oh, okay."
My friend bought it for my birthday. It's Linda's chocolate cake from Cheesecake Factory.
So clean fork, take a piece of the cake out of the thing, and that was it. I was like, "Oh, I usually don't like chocolate, but that tastes really good." She's like, "You can have it." I was like, "Well, I don't want the whole thing. I just wanted to see what it tasted like because I'm not going to order a whole thing of chocolate." She's like, "Well, I guess I'll take it home later or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay." Didn't think anything about it. Now, remember, it was a fork, not like a fork that I had, a fork out of the box.
We had a clean fork.
Cut the cake, took it away, never touched, never like double dip, nothing like that. Just clean fork.
But I can't eat that.
She was like this, "You can have that." I'm like, "What?" And then her friend started going off. "I can't believe you would do that. You were eating our food and I bought it for her. What is wrong with you? Don't you have any manners?" And I'm just like, okay,
because in reality, everybody else would eat it. It's just my phobia. Everybody, I'm not perfect. That's a phobia. Like I can't do it.
I did not double dip. I took a clean fork and ate the food, and not even over the piece of cake, all the way over on the other side. She's like, "She's not gonna eat it. I can't believe you're so selfish." And I'm just like, what the hell is going? Her friend made me feel like SHIT. And I thought I was being like, okay, what the heck is going on? She's like, I can't do eat that because you took the fork and you put it in the
It's just
food.
mental. Like I don't want anybody to touch my food. I don't want to touch anybody else's food. Like I can't. I can't get with that. I mean, it's my own problem. I understand everybody else does it. If you want something to drink and you drink out of my cup, I'm done. I'm not gonna drink the other side of the cup. I'm not drinking out of anybody's bottle cup, whatever. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not drinking out of any red cups. I got these phobias. That's how it goes.
Red cups, people.
Not gonna drink out of a red cup. It's not gonna
Girl, happen. I've never felt so small in my life. I've been scarred for the rest of my life. So I'm like, okay, don't touch Vee's food. Don't even look at it. Don't look at it. Sharing food, I don't mind sharing food. I share food. If I know your habits, if I think you're nasty, I'm not going to share your food. You dip into my plate, I'm going to be like,
yeah, I will. Like,
you can have that. I'm not doing that.
Now. I'm a little bit more, as I said, Nikki has made me a little bit different. So I'm willing to cut some of my food and give it to somebody like that. But I can't, the thing is, I have to do it. I can't let you cut it. Even if you have clean knife and fork, I have to cut it. Like, I can't let you touch my food and eat it. If you touch it, then I feel like you need to eat it. And I'm not that hungry anyway. It's fine.
That's what she does. She goes, I'm not that hungry anyway. I'm good. I'm like,
I'm good.
I'll go. Like, if you go and we're like in line for food, if we're in line for food and it's like getting food, I'm so surprised that she goes to a buffet. Let me be honest. I'm surprised that she likes going to the buffet, because if she's not first when we're serving, she's like, oh, I'm not hungry. And I'm like, I know your behind is hungry. And she's like, I'm good. You know, I had that Sprite piece of lettuce that was and I'm just so full. I'm just and I'm just like this. But now I know her. I'm like, your ass hungry. You just don't want it because they touched it. And so it's like I have to pay exquisite attention. So I'm like,
I'm better now. You must admit that I'm better now.
She is better. She is better.
I'm trying to get over it,
like
you know.
pizza,
and I'm
like
only
if we
better
went
with
for
my
pizza,
circle of friends, like with Cash and her family. But I can't just do it with other people. Like I just can't. Like even though
if
they're
you
friends
go
of
out
mine,
for
I
pizza,
have to Cash people. Those people I'm familiar. I can't even deal with that.
If she goes out for pizza and she don't get the first slice, she's like, well, you know, I'm not really that hungry. I'll just have some wings. And I'm just like,
oh, how about people? Listen, if you're touching people's food, I don't really care if you have you've washed your hands and you're cutting the cake and you touch the cake with your hands and you put it on the thing and then you lick your fingers and then you cut the next piece. What are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot lick your fingers. That is no.
someone
You
did
cannot touch
that recently. Did somebody do that recently?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they did. They licked their fingers when they were cutting the cake, and icing got on their hand, and then they just went like this, and then they cut the cake, and they didn't even touch the next piece of cake with those fingers. But I was just like already feeling like you cannot lick your fingers. Yes, that is nasty. And listen, I know, like if you're eating wings and stuff like that, and you're at your own house, go ahead, lick your fingers, lick the plate, do what you want. We're in a restaurant. I don't want to see you licking your fingers. I don't care. Wipe your hands. I know it's good. It's delicious. You're at the restaurant. You're not at home. Do
I
not
think
lick your
she put
fingers.
shade on what happened.
Oh, I've seen that
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it did happen. You were there when they did it. And I think people do it out of for like habit. Like they do that at home and then they forget. That's why you don't do it at home, because you forget.
Okay, I cannot stand when little kids go and lick the cake. When little kids, they go and they put their fingers in something and they licking it, and I'm like, I'm not eating that. I'm not.
I even feel better if it's a little kid, because if you're a grown woman,
no,
you're a grown woman. You're a grown man. Why are you licking your fingers and then you're touching somebody else's? That's if you're little, you don't know better. But if you're an adult, come on now. Where is your home training? You cannot. No licking your fingers in public. You're dealing with people. You're shaking people's hands. You're touching things. Don't lick your fingers. It's really
Sean
good.
said if he's going to Buffalo Wild Wings, he's going to lick his fingers. So sorry.
I'm not eating with you there. So you can eat that by yourself. When I'm not eating with anybody who licks their fingers, I'm out. You lick your fingers at your home. If we're not at home now, there's an etiquette, there's manners, there's germs. We're not doing that. And also, if you are wiping your mouth with your napkin on your lap, you wipe your mouth, then you turn it inside so it doesn't touch your lap. So that's what you do. So now whatever you wiped is inside the napkin. And that's what you do.
Oh no.
If I have to be Emily Post, I'll be Emily.
Oh no.
No. So yes, the licking of the fingers is a no. You're licking your fingers, you're touching your glass, you're saying, do you want me to pour you some more soda? Ew. What are you doing? You're in the public. You cannot lick your fingers in public, and I'm not going to be a part of that. And you start licking your fingers, I'm out. I'll wait for you in the car after you wash your hands when you finish.
And mic drop.
Drop the fork.
Drop.
You can eat with your hands, just don't lick your fingers. I'm sorry. That garlic.
So we have lasagna, meat, I can take it anyway. Which way? Stuffing. We know
We only
cornbread, and someone likes bread. Pizza.
no, but we learned about the stuffing. We learned about the
Oh, the croissant stuffing.
stuffing croissant. We're gonna try that because the Big Mama's gonna give us.
Yeah. Pizza. Which way to eat it? We know. We
I
there's
eat it.
none. I think we had a tie.
I'm wrong.
Ketchup. We know it's only Heinz ketchup.
We actually agree on something.
Mac and cheese. I think we agreed, bro. We gotta
Yeah.
grate it, even though you might get some of my skin if I'm grating it by myself.
I'll grade. She'll make the bechamel. I'll grade it.
Leftovers.
I do lunch.
Really. I think we both agree. We're not really doing leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanilla chocolate. Disagree. And even though she wear white, but you know that's a misnomer. That vanilla is white when we know vanilla is what? Black. When you get fresh vanilla, it's black.
Yes.
So maybe I like vanilla because it's really black. Mm-hmm. Misnomer, yes. So, and sharing food for V.
Listen, I will buy you your own. I will buy you your own. If you know, I will buy you your own.
Oh my goodness. So this are fights. These are fights. And there's things that we just don't know. We have food fights. We're gonna come back with this food fights. I mean, the most surprising thing tonight that I got out of this is that cornbread stuffing may not be the best stuffing out there, but it definitely is not stovetop. We're gonna try that croissant stuffing.
Yeah, the croissant stuffing. What I got out today. Yes,
any surprises?
I'm surprised about eructation because I've been saying it wrong till today. So that's in my head. I can't believe I've been saying it wrong my whole life. I keep saying that to you, but it's like it's bothering me that nobody told me I was saying the word incorrectly. But anyway, it means belch, by the way, or burp, whichever way you want to say. It's just a formal way. If you're in a group that is a little bit, bougie, then you might want to.
She keeps saying eruptation.
Yeah.
Her whole life, people. She came out. She like, Mommy, don't belch, please. Help me, eruptation.
This is wrong with you.
I want to burp. I want to do an eruptation. Help me. I'm so sorry.
So it's not
even number 100. That's right, Big Mama. Talk about it. Oh my God. I have laughed. Don't forget to share, like, follow, love Relationship-ish. We're here every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. We are in your home. We're talking about marriage, music, race, food, everything. We are doing it all, every connection that you have, because we're here. Every relationship starts with a connection. And I want to thank all of our viewers for watching and chiming in. Thank you, Big Mama, for that recipe. V, what you have to say?
Don't forget to subscribe to the Evening Rush Network. And you can also, we're live stream on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on the Evening Rush Network, Spotify, iHeartRadio. So you can watch a podcast later on if you want. It's taped. You can watch it on YouTube. If you missed an episode, you can go back and look at it. We appreciate that. So next week's show. So do you want to do the jealousy, or do you want to do what we had already planned?
What we playing?
Okay.
Oh, because Shone said we'll talk to Shone after and see.
Yeah.
We got two. We got a hot topic. If Sean gonna bring us these guys talking about women are selfish, let's go.
Yes. Like, so the show is probably going to be, why do men think women are selfish, and are they selfish? I'm just saying.
There's nothing there. Look. Why are you
Crickets.
silent
We're not
though?
selfish because we're not selfish. We're
Mm-hmm.
self-preserving. That's different from selfish. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for joining us. This is Relationship-ish, and we'll be back here next Thursday at 8 o'clock. Come back, you hear?
Yep.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.